And the smaller droplets are greatly attracted to the plant, and because there's less hang time, they won't drift as much. And all the nozzles out there, whether it's disc core, the flat fans, straight stream, all produce a certain percentage of fine droplets. And that's where I think this system is going to help us stay in business, because we can do a better job of controlling those fine droplets. And there's also another thing that happens when these fine droplet gets close to the plant. There's what they call a Coriolis effect. The droplets are attracted, and they tend to go around curves and corners and get under the leaves and on the sides of the leaves, where normally they would just fall straight down, or strictly at the gravity and the atmospheric conditions determine where the droplet's going to end up. So I think that's a great feature. I mean, I've been operating this system for 3 years now. On this is their latest generation nozzle that they developed, which is probably the most trouble-free. They put their diaphragms on the bottom, so any little leak, when it turns on and off, it won't short out the system. And it's simple to install. It takes about a day to install it. You obviously just whatever number of nozzles you want to use for your application rate and droplet size that you're normally using now. You add the electrodes and the nozzle bodies and the spray tip, and then it's just attaches with zip ties, and the control boxes are actually attached with Velcro in the cockpit. And it's probably, as long as you've got a power source that draws less than 5 amps, so it's relatively simple. I can take and show you how the control boxes work. I'll walk around here and turn on the master. Okay, here's the two control boxes. The left one is positive. You can see it start to come up here. This would be probably 5,000-6,000 volts. And the right one is a negative. And there we go, that's the setting there. And then as the spray starts coming out, it starts having resistance when that electrode is charging the spray droplets. So you run that about in the center on both sides. So, and why would you have a positive and electric and a negative side? That's going to be one of the questions here. Well, in order for this system to operate properly and charge the droplets, it's got to be emitted from a neutral body. In other words, if you were to charge this whole airplane with just a positive, pretty soon the whole airplane would take on a positive charge and it wouldn't charge the droplets. So by putting negative on one side and positive on the other, you neutralize the polarity, so when it charges the droplets, they become charged, and then they're attracted to a neutral body, which is the earth. Well, the plants are grounded to the earth, so they're attracted to the plants first, and as I said before, the smallest droplets have a strong attraction for the plants. The large droplets, which may not have as great of charge to mass ratio, they're already large droplets and not affected, so they're going to end up where you want them to anyway. So, and that's just a small demonstration of the control boxes. You can see they're just mounted. These are actually Velcro, and this is just a couple of nuts to hold it on there. And that goes down to some isolators on the boom, and then an electrode wire hooks to the electrodes. So it's quite simple, and I know everybody's going to want to know how much it costs. So to save a little time, it's approximately $10,000 for the complete system, including the nozzles, and that may vary some depending on the number of nozzle bodies you desire. So I guess in a nutshell, all we're doing is charging spray droplets and getting beneficial results from doing so, and we're charging the same droplets that you're actually spraying with now. So you're just going to improve with whatever type of spray tip you're using. And if you would like more information, the new company that we just formed is Ag-Flite Specialties, and the website is agflite.com, spelled AG-FLITE.com. ag-flite.com, or you can get a hold of me through sales. My email is sales@ag-flite.com. So, thank you.